Bark, bark, woof. Everybody, welcome back to the kennel. It's your boy Jack playing on Hush Puppy. This is actually technically Jack from the future. I messed up the sound of the recording file, so we're doing a post-game recording until mid-game when I figured it out. Anyways, we have the second pick here, and yeah, there appears to be this 659 into a 912. That's an angle. And then there's also this 8-4-10 angle, which is how you get an OR. So basically, I hem and haw over which one looks better. You thinking about what you can give back. There's some sort of 693 into Woodport thing. Does the 8-4-10? You could try and point up for Woodport, but you could get plowed. 659, what are you getting on the way back? Maybe like a 9-4-11. You could try and 659 into the 9-10 also. But maybe at that point, you're like, I wish I just went to the port. So as I'm trying to figure out this 659 doohickey, I kind of decide, oh, maybe 8-4-10 gets this like 11-4-5 into the 5-10. And then you've got this sort of like side-by-side road thing with all the resources into the 3-1 on the 10. So I end up going with that. Third takes the 659 here, of course, makes sense. That was the other pick I was really considering. And then last pick does an interesting thing here. They do the 11-4-5 into the 5-10 with the 693, which I actually think is pretty interesting. You build into the 5-10. Brickport is pretty solid. Woodport's not even bad. A little more sheep than you maybe want, but you have the road network there. Blue takes this 9-10-2 into the 5-2, which I actually think is quite good also. Then you get the coordinated 5s, which leaves me having to decide what do we want here. I'm thinking it's the 8-4-3. You could consider, though, this 6-3-11, but it's not the most wheat. And then you're putting red probably on the 8-4-3. So I'm thinking, oh, you could 6-3-11 into the wheat port, but that wheat port's not amazing. It's not amazing. So ultimately, I also am trying to think, can you 6-3-11? Is there a way to like create 2-3 hex spots for yourself here? And I'm not seeing it because I do think that red picks up this like 6-3-11 if we do this 8-4-3, which kills the other 2 spots for us. And at this point, I'm sort of wishing I maybe took the Cordy 5s. But, you know, we can make this work. I ultimately decided to go with this 8-4-3. I think it's our best. I think the 8-4-3 is as good as we can do. You know, just take production, go into the port on the 10 ore, churn, build cities. We have coordinated road on 4, not even bad. We own the 8 roll, not even bad. So it's a solid setup. Sheepless, but maybe there's a good amount of sheep to trade with orange here, potentially. Or even blue. And then red, interesting guy, goes for this 8-3 Woodport. All 5 resources. Yeah, sure, I guess it makes sense. Maybe he wants to ensure that he gets his 3-1 on the 8. Worried he maybe loses it if he does this 6-3-11 thing. I kind of think 6-3-11 with the double wheat, maybe into the wheat port, was potentially really good. We roll 8s here. Let's freaking go. We're kind of cooking. Now wishing, though, I had pointed left to get into sheep here. Kind of wish I had pointed left to get into sheep here. Looking for this brick trade to get moving. Can we give wheat for it? He wants to do 2 cards. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's better to just get moving. I'd rather not 4-for-1 the wheat right here. Leave our hands super vulnerable. Or go expensive. Hit a nice little 10. Let's go. We have ore. Let's go. 9 comes in. Where's orange going to go first? Probably this 5-10. Orange has lost the wood port now, which is interesting. So they only have the 2 road settles. They're still probably the best ones, but I do think they wish they could have come around to that 8-3 wood port. Red gets the settle in so fast. Nice 4 for us. We're coordinated. We're coordinated. I think we can deal the ore to get this sheep here. So I'm going to go for it because I think this is a good settle for us, and we get it. Bang. And if we can roll a 10, we make that ore back +1 right away. We're going to produce. So getting that 3-1 is, you know, that's the lifeblood. Bang. And right away we hit that 10. Bang. Right into that 4. Thinking about, can I come down here for the 6-3-11? I don't know. I wonder if blue then hustles for 6-11-12. You could try and go left for 10-3-11. Trying to think about, is there a way to get the city here also? You could just drop a road humbly onto the 4 wood. And then I think, is there a way to maybe trade for the city here? Offering wheat brick for the ore. Maybe road for the ore. Maybe orange does this. Orange did pick up the ore on 10. Yeah, and they go for it, which I'm very happy I decided to offer that. I think dropping this city here is much better than a road. Especially, we already have our port active. 8-4-10 is a monster spot, so that was a big trade for us. Big trade. There's a wheat for sheep offer. Honestly, we do need sheep, but it's only 1 card in hand, and we've paced ahead with this city, so I don't want to just immediately turn around and get this card plucked. Don't want to activate him for super cheap. Ooh, we hit another 4. That's a massive roll for us. Let's freaking go. And then orange comes over to the 6-3-11, which makes sense. It's going to add to his brick port. He's getting his road network in. Totally makes sense here from orange. I got the city, but we traded away this space. But honestly, even if we went for it, we were maybe losing it anyway. Humongous 10 for us also. Humongous 10. Trying to see if I can get another city, honestly. Or even some sheep. There's a lot of sheep out there. Getting some counter offers here. They're looking for 2 cards for sheep. Could do like ore brick for 2 sheep. I prefer a 2 for 2 in this spot. Blue goes for it. So yeah, we're going to snap that. Get a dev. VP. Interesting. Drop the road. We still have an extra sheep and we hit an 8. These 8s are insane for us. Another wheat for sheep trade. You know, it looks, we probably need more than 1 more sheep. But then we have to roll wheat. We're actionable right now. I'm not sure about it. The trade goes through with red, though, and blue gets the settle. So good for them. They're finally in there. Interesting little 2 for 2 trade offer here. Doesn't actually help our hand, really. It gives us ore and brick, but then we lose the wheat. Wood for brick. Honestly, this one's not even bad. This one's not even bad. I'm gonna counter and see if I can get an extra sheepy on top of it. This is probably for settle. He just ends up passing though. So I don't know. Wood for brick when we're producing like this. We maybe even want to just use our woods to 3-1 for stuff. Like right away here, I'm looking at a dev again. Let's see what we can get. Yeah. Get a knight. Nice. And then we're probably going to use this excess wood to buy more devs and pin down the 5 ore. Because red's probably our dev comp here. Another humongous 8. We're over. Wondering if I should have ported. Yeah, immediately 7'd out. I could have ported down for another sheep there. That might have been the correct play. Given we should really keep our eye on. We have huge rolls. Our 4, 10, and 8 are all triple rolls. We get 3 cards. So we got to be really managing our hand to not go over as much as possible. Yeah, we could have had more cards here. Sheep for wheat. Honestly, not even bad here. He just robbed us and blocked us, and I 7'd out. So I'm going to see if I can get 2 cards here. I might be the only guy he's working with. I'll take these 2. I don't know that anyone else has wheat to trade. Nice, we get the trade. Gives him his settle. But we got a sheep. We got a sweet little baby brick on the side. We're probably getting robbed here, though, so is that even worth it? I'm not even sure. Lose the brick immediately. Rolls a 7. We're probably losing another card. We're probably losing another card. Hang on to the sheep. We lose the wheat. Okay, well, we held on to the sheep, and that's, you know, that's the card that's harder for us to come by. So that's pretty big. We're going to flip this knight, I think, on the 5 ore. See if we can muscle out army here. Steal from red. He just stole from us twice. Get the wood. Nice. We've got another dev. Nice. We get another VP, which is pretty interesting. Interesting stuff. And we get robbed. And now at this point, you got to wonder, are we going to get really just super stifled off of army? Maybe you pivot at this point. Maybe you pivot. We have the 2 VPs, which is the points you would be getting from army. So maybe at this point you could just go for a 4 city play. We have a settle opened up and then drop 3 cities. There's another road settle on the 8. Try and plow red. Nice 0 card meta here. Nice 0 card meta. Big 0 card meta. So you could look for, you know, settle on the 4 wood. Potentially road settle on the 8 wood, although he might settle here. Nope, he's not prioritizing it. He's prioritizing the devs. And from this point forward in the game, our mic's fixed. So future Jack signing off. Please enjoy the rest of the game when I originally recorded it. Is this working now? Yep. Okay, we're back. We're back live. We're back live. It's a weird spot. We could go for this. This isn't even bad. We do need sheep. We go for it. 8 roll gives us another dev here. We do need sheep, though. Yep, he's going to take the road. Big 10. We can try to muscle out army from red. Nah, it's looking hard, though. Okay, he's going to get an ore from us, probably. Not the sheep. Wood is excellent. He does have wood port, though. It's, you know, still a half a card of choice. No, I don't think we go for that. We need the ores, huh? We could take a city on the 8 and just say, you guys can... Let's take an 8 and then take a city. All right, I think we're just going to have to pass now. Okay, risky. Risky hand. Could be big, though. Could be big. Could be a big, nice hand. We could definitely just take an 8-4-3 second city here, right? That might be our best play, given that road is getting out of hand and this guy's got a pretty focused army setup. His production's low, though, so we're still ahead if we bow out. Theoretically. If you hit a 4, you maybe just plow this guy also. We need our settles. We need our spots. Does blue have a city here? Take your 659. It's a good city. Doesn't quite. Wow, big roll. Big roll. We got a lot of cards. Can we muster up this turn? No. 3. Ugh, disaster. I think we have to keep the ore. Drop the wood. We're inactionable now, huh? Probably gets... There's a chance we can city here. Yeah, now we're still city, guys. City still looks good. Huge. I think we did the right thing. Okay. I think we did the right thing. It's hard to know. You know, we would have had a better turn. Very unfortunate 7. Unfortunate 7 guys. No 5 whole game. That's tough. Yeah, I think the 5s have been incredibly low. Big 8 game. Is it enough? It's just wood and wheat. It's just wood and wheat. Sweet baby 12. That maybe is the city for him. Big 10. Orange looking for the city now. Orange can city. The game ends pretty quickly, unfortunately. Sheesh. I think we just send it here. Sheesh. They're producing. We're just hoping that the 8s carry us to victory, huh? What's our way here? City, settle city? Maybe that's the fastest, honestly. It's one more 10 roll. Would have helped to have that sheep again. We needed one more settle. This road settle would have been big, too. Really juice up that 8. We lost our whole 4 roll off that 7. Tough. Tough. Okay. Does he have the city is really the question, huh? The city really opens him up. Can we not trade this guy a city? Lovely, lovely. Great. Got to go into the dev deck. Could be good, though. Big 8. Very big 8. Now, in this spot, do you take the port down for the settle? Or do you take the city to get the ore out of the hand? Just kidding! I suck at holding my cards. Just kidding. So you take the city. Because you take the city. Big 8. We took an ore out of Orange's hand. That's super good. That's very good. He doesn't have a knight, though. What a lucky guy. What a lucky guy. Yop for pop. Interesting. I would have held for the city, personally. 8s are cooking for us, though. 8s are absolutely cooking. Okay. He's probably robbing us. Yep. Yep. To take road, we would have to build how many roads? 5. So a 4 roll gets us, it looks like 3 roads. Not quite even close. Spoken into existence, it's just not quite even close. 3 roads? I don't think so. I think we take our settle here. Then we, pray. I think we take our settle here and then, pray. We have an extra ore. We have an extra ore! These 8s are really cooking, man. Double 8s. It's an 8 game. Can we close? We're on 9. We're on 9! Oh, my. Oh, my goodness. Can we get off one of these turns? Just one of these turns, man. Does he have the mono? Is the question. Does he have the mono is the question. That really is the question. Sheesh. 13 card hand. Looks like city for 9. Here we go, people. Bam, we got it. Let's freaking go. It's just the old 4 cities. GG. Oh my goodness. 8's really cooked for us, man. 8's really cooked for us. Holy smokes. Oh, we broke the loss streak. That feels pretty good. No 5s is crazy. Look at the 8s. This is what it takes to break the loss streak. This is what it takes. We're finally almost, we're back to 25%. Jeez Louise. Bark, bark, woof, everybody. Catch you guys in the kennel next time. Grr.